Hey guys, what's good? Really excited to bring y'all a new video about a watch I just traded for. This is brand new to me. It's a current model Breitling, and this is the Breitling Chronomat 42. Just really excited about this watch, and it's a watch I've had my eye on for a while. I've wanted a Chronomat. I'm a big Breitling fan. I've owned several of them. But the Chronomat is their current version, and it's a really nice watch. Let me get it off this, and then we'll take a look at it up close. But yeah, I had the opportunity to trade for one, not a steel one either, a solid rose gold Chronomat. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, that is like awesome, and this thing weighs a ton. It is a lot of gold, and it is a big, bold, stylish, and really interesting watch. Look at that red seconds hand. You can see it just glide over the dial. Just a really beautiful watch. And like I said, I feel fortunate to have traded for it. And I feel really lucky to have picked up this solid rose gold version. I have put it on an aftermarket strap, as I always do. So this is one of those Barton silicone elite straps, and I like those straps. And look, they even have like different colored buckles you can get. So I got a rose gold buckle with my strap. It comes on, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to show you the strap. It comes on a really good, super high quality Breitling rubber strap with a super high quality twin trigger, single fold deployant, made out of solid rose gold. Super nice strap, super upscale deployant. But it was just a little too large for me, and I'll be honest that it's such a pretty buckle. I didn't want to really scratch it up because I knew this watch would be a wearer. So what I did was what I almost always do is I removed the OEM strap and put it on something a little bit more, a little bit more hard wearing and something I wouldn't mind beating up. I took my quick release spring bars out, and I used the, you can kind of see it there, I used the rose gold spring bars that Breitling provides. 22 millimeter lug width, so different straps are easy. And I really like this watch, and I'm really impressed by it. Let's take a look around. You can see it has some polished and some brushed finishes. You can see it has very attractive chamfered lugs, and it's got a beautiful all rose gold bezel. That bezel is 120 clicks and turns. So just really nice, really well done. Look at the beautiful sunburst finish on that anthracite dial. And look, the minutes hand is covering it up, but it has a really well integrated date right at 6 within the hour totalizer, the chronograph. And then you can see that it has a Breitling B logo. In a perfect world, I would have loved that old school Wings logo, but that B logo is applied in rose gold. And you can see it has a B as a counterbalance to the seconds hand. The watch is a Chronomat 42, indicating it is 42 millimeters in diameter. But it wears like a really large watch. This also comes on a really cool bullet style old school bracelet. Let's see if that pip lines up perfectly at 60, and look at that, it does. It's got a tiny bit of play maybe in the bezel, a tiny bit, but not bad. So yeah, really impressed with the quality of this. I mean, the heft is just crazy on this watch in solid rose gold. I've heard that the stainless steel ones are pretty heavy. I'm sure on the bracelet they're pretty heavy, but man, this thing in solid rose gold is just like a chunk of gold on the wrist. There's even like the final version is like a solid rose gold head like mine, but with a solid rose gold bullet bracelet. I mean, that's got to be like an axe on your wrist. But yeah, I really love it. I think it's a super cool watch. Let me put it on my wrist, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it, okay? Give me a second. Okay guys, and we're back, and let's take a look at this thing on wrist. So 42 millimeters in diameter, but man, the weight, the heft of this thing is just really impressive. I weighed it on this strap with a gold tone stainless steel buckle, and it weighed 160 grams on this strap. You know, on the Breitling strap with the gold deploying, it's probably going to come in around like 175, I would guess. Just, I mean, you get a lot of gold. I mean, it's a lot of gold. It's a really heavy watch, but it fits really well on the wrist. It looks really, really nice. Let me try to get this strap on right. I love these Barton Silicone Elite straps because, you know, they're easy to size. They come in a bunch of different sizes, even weird odd sizes like 21 and 23 millimeters. But yeah, they come with quick release spring bars, and you can match the buckle, pretty close match with your case. And there you can just kind of see it on my wrist, and I really like it. You know, the watch is easy to wear. It's fun to wear. It really shines on the wrist, and it's not yellow gold, it's rose gold, so it's a little bit different than my Day-Date 40. In fact, I'm thinking about doing a video comparing this rose gold watch with that yellow gold watch, because maybe some people out there are curious about rose gold versus yellow gold, pros, cons, kind of what they look like. And I think maybe doing a real-time video kind of explaining those and showing those may help some people get some ideas about which one would be better for them. But this watch specifically, really well made. I'm really impressed. It's very good quality. Not cheap though. You know, in solid rose gold, this watch goes for about $20,000. That's a lot of money. But a solid rose gold Rolex Daytona on a Oyster Flex bracelet with a rose gold Rolex deployant full set, that watch right now goes for about $65,000. I mean, that's a lot of money, man. I mean, $65,000. I traded for this watch, and so I had to give up some watches for it. But man, you know, this watch is certainly not a Rolex. It's certainly not a Rolex Daytona. And while Breitling is a well-respected brand with a lot of cachet, it's not a solid rose gold Rolex Daytona. It just isn't. But I mean, it's a lot of watch for the money. And man, you know, at retail, you know, just walking into a boutique and buying this, you're getting a watch for a third of the price. But with discounts and secondary market, man, you can get this watch for a fourth of that price. Now, hear me out. I mean, this is a solid rose gold, Swiss-made chronograph with an in-house column wheel vertical clutch movement. That's also used by Rolex subsidiary Tudor. For a fourth of the price, you know, trade value, secondary market value. I mean, if you're smart with your trades, if you can acquire watches at good prices, you may be able to get it for about the fifth of the price. You know, I'm not comparing this with a Rolex Daytona insofar as quality, cachet, but I am kind of comparing it to that watch in terms of maybe value, in terms of maybe a comparative example of how much of a bargain, if there's such a thing in the world of solid gold Swiss-made manufacturer movement chronographs, to that one. So I like the watch. I really love it. I think it looks really cool. It has a lot, I mean, I'm talking about a lot of wrist presence, not just visually, but also physically. I mean, this thing is like I said, it's an axe on your wrist, but in a good way. You know, it wears comfortably. I like the look of rose gold plus rubber, and I think this watch pulls it off really well. The dial is really well done. The anti-reflective coating is really well done on this watch, and it just goes to show that Breitling makes a really good watch. They really did a good job with the Chronomat. Look at some other reviews of Chronomats, and you'll see that they are universally appreciated for what they are. They may not be for everybody. It's a large watch. It is a Breitling, but this new version, it tones down some of the bling, some of the Breitlingness of it, and you just get a classic, well-made Swiss watch with a manufacturer column wheel vertical clutch movement, and this one just so happens to be in solid rose gold. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I hope you like this quick look at the Breitling Chronomat 42. A really cool watch, one I feel fortunate to have been able to trade for. And this one just happens to be, like I said, in solid rose gold, and so it just goes with my high-flying lifestyle. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the watch. Be on the lookout for a comparison of a rose gold watch versus a yellow gold watch, and then maybe we'll talk about different colors of gold and why one color may be more popular than the other, and what the future may hold for gold watches. Guys, take care. God bless. I hope everybody is safe and doing well. And as I always say, I hope you find some value and, more importantly, some entertainment in my videos. All your comments are welcome. God bless. Take care. Bye.